Okay, what's next? Archon, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce. But my crystal braves were not found wanting. What's the Steel Vigil? I know of the Stone Vigil. Commander Levelier, Archon. True to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon, that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. We have indeed achieved a victory of singular importance. The Dravanian horde, thus weakened and scattered, the threat of Ishgard has been greatly diminished. Threat to Ishgard. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. You think so, huh? Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And, as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you've won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbert back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squad suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. We'll see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. What happened here is I punched a dragon in the face. Archon, welcome back. Ralphino sent word of the siege, and of course the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Archon. Thank you. Achievement unlocked. You must be weary, Archon. And now may very well be your only chance to... Antecedent. And a messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a missive for you. Royal seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul'Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'Dah, in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem weird to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You, for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurous contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? But mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We've scarce had time to mourn Moonbreda, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse. But I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you are promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change. This without recourse to bloodshed. Taro, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Curious. I've never known Taro to sign such requests. Could aught be amiss? What's up, Taro? Taro is conspicuous by her absence. Taro? I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Are you, Tataru? What you doing? Oh, Archon, it's you. Didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing exactly. But it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, Archon. I'm glad we had this little chat. Did I say anything? I don't think I said anything. I forgot this was part of the MSQ. Yes, Tataru? You have my undivided attention. Hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Archon made me realize that there's no time like the present. Time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you certainly earn the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hori Boulder and Coltonet have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. So it seems only right that I, too, should acquire the power to defend myself, and others more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Whoa, hey! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. Never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Is aught befell which I might help, Antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh, yes. Pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who's to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly requested another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, Antecedent. I take my leave of you. Power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Oriange mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Mayhaps she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild in Limsa Lominsa? Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concern for her safety. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hori Boulder with a capable adventure? Well, I am sorry to say that I have, as of yet, been able to do so. Now, I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Generous to a fault. Thank you, Archon. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Ori Boulder and Coltonet were to act as two such escorts, as with the third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. Truly are a pillar of strength, Archon. Ori Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. Been a while since the MSQ split. Ah, Archon. Is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? Huzzah! What did I tell you, Coltonet? Our misfortune has become a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the warrior of light himself. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route? True, but our mission is the same. Separated by realms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such brings you joy, you are welcome to thank them. To more practical concerns, Archon, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate location to take his readings. In spirit, Archon, in spirit, we shall be together every step of the way. Okay, but like first, Tataru. Oh, it's a frog head dyed white. Okay. It's like, what are you wearing? And here's the Arcanist Guild. Oh, right, there's a downstairs. I always forget that. Archon, what are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru, shall become a great and powerful Arcanist. And now, at Mistress Thubergame's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise. Until we meet again. Bergheim is going to be upstairs. Nope, that is the wrong person. One day we'll do that, but it is not this day. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. Do you require assistance? So, you are acquainted with our newest member? I am sorry to the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanima. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and goes now to undertake her first task, to simulate an inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. That occurs to me. Why not supervise Tataru's training? You're clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. Her trial would be conducted at the cliffs south of the Zephyr Gate. You need only observe at a distance. Much like your first meeting with Estinian is a little bit more interesting if you've done Dragoon quests, these are a little bit more interesting if you've done any Arcanist quests. Because they actually put Tataru through some of the same tasks as you do as early quests. Azure seized a pirate's port where she met her shining jewel. But to bring the smuggler's plans to naught, come the lass whom none could fool. Beat 'em with a backdraft, got 'em with a gust, deck 'em with a downburst. Go, Carbuncle, go! Ho ho, are those crates I spy? Ah, and this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Carbuncle? Carbuncle. Carbuncle said no. Wah! Come back, Carbuncle, come back! Man, you really ran far away. Should have known you'd come, Archon. Needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle, left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. Never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Thubergheim of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. So back to the Arcanist Guild. And get. Ah, back so soon. How fared our fledgling Arcanist? Abysmally, Mistress Thubergame. Abysmally, as Archon will testify. Wrong to become an Arcanist. Wrong as usual. Completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. You must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, you must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Do you not agree? You're too kind, Mistress Thubergame. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged.